everyone, it's Rohan here. Hope you're having an amazing day. So Orbitkey's Key Organizer Pro arrived in the mail a few weeks ago, and I've had some time to spend with it, and I'm beginning to realize why it's so important that companies treat convenience as a key feature. Now, you've probably heard or seen this before, but this latest iteration from Orbitkey really drives that home. And it does look very similar to the first version, but I think there are some key differences here that are worth noting. Check this out. So this is the Key Organizer Pro from Orbitkey. Comes in a few different colors, but I picked it up in this saddle brown leather with these gold accents. Now, the formula has remained relatively the same for Orbitkey, the same great shape and design, the same D-ring, the same outer durable material, and the same sort of knob mechanism. Okay, so if Orbitkey is calling this a pro, then surely there must be something pro about it. And I think the best way to answer that is to look at what I was using previously. So here I have my existing key organizer. It has a few things on it like a multi-tool and some keys. It's great, but I have two major complaints with it. It really isn't easy to get my keys out when I'm holding something heavy in the other hand, so one-hand use is really out of the question. And over time, the tightening knob gets loose, so dialing it back in gets really tricky. Too tight and I won't be able to get my keys out, and too loose and they just flop around. Switching back to the Key Organizer Pro, we can see that they've solved these two problems in a really clever way. First, they redesigned the tightening knob. What they've done is they've added a micro tension adjustment that clicks when you turn it so that you precisely know when it's screwed down. This means that your keys don't rattle around, but they're still easy to take out. That solves the tightening knob, but what about the one-hand use? Well, that's where the fun begins. So if you look at the top of the key organizer where this tab is that sticks out, if you give it a push, it will precisely pull out your main key. Orbitkey calls this the quick flip tool, so you don't need to fiddle around with your keys trying to find the right one. You simply push the button and your main key will flick out. And that's what's so great about this new version. As it is, a key organizer is supposed to keep your keys neat and tidy so that they're accessible. But when you add the tightening knob and the quick flip tool, it completely changes the game. Now, something I should mention is that I got this as a part of a Kickstarter order, so I got some optional extras. First up is this quick release ring that has this really nice locking mechanism that makes adding and removing bulkier items like car keys a breeze. You just rotate and push up to unlock it and do the opposite to lock it again. It's one of those small upgrades you didn't know you needed until you have it. It turns a basic keyring into something more practical. The second item is this multi-tool V2. It has 9 tools in one, including a ruler, a box opener, a pry bar, and even a bottle opener. Really handy in a pinch. So there you have it, my first impressions of the Key Organizer Pro from Orbitkey. On the surface, it seems like a simple upgrade, but it's those small, thoughtful details that they've added that turns it from just any ordinary key organizer to something that I enjoy using every day. All right, that's it for this one. If you have any questions or thoughts, leave them in the comments down below. And as always, thanks for watching, and we'll catch you in the next one.